For those of you who don't know me, allow me to reintroduce myself. And it won't take long because I'm a simple man with a simple message and a simple vision. Okay, so I was born in Huntsville, Alabama, 1980, August 11th, hot, sweltering heat in the Alabama red clay. Grew up in Tennessee, Virginia. Went to college at Vanderbilt for several years. Some of you know me from these different places. The journeys that I've been on, I lived in D.C. for a while. Now I currently reside in Brooklyn, New York. I've lived in Queens. I've lived in Harlem. I've worked in Manhattan. I've self-published a book, Hip Hop Driven Life, back in 2005 with my cousin. I've produced albums myself, recorded, tons of songs as a hip hop artist. I've written poetry for over 10 years, over a decade. I've spoken to colleges, I've spoken to universities, I've given lectures about everything from African history to music and independence and media. I've done all of these things, and I've sold over $10,000 worth of gym memberships in 1 month. I've worked for different types of companies, different types of jobs. I've worked in real estate. I've done a lot of things since I've been, in my professional stages of my life and career. But one thing that I'm really passionate about is success in the form of self-empowerment, and how somebody can just take the power of one and expand that to the power of many. That's something that I truly embody and truly represent, whether it's networking, whether it's passing information on to people, whether it's making a difference in somebody's life. Now, these things have always come with obstacles and challenges and barriers, things that if I allowed to stop me, would not be here giving you this information now. So, I have a lot of experience. One of my greatest passions is soccer. That's something that drives me, that always drove me, because I always wanted to play in the World Cup. And I believe that soccer is the world sport. When I grew up in the U.S. here, I didn't have that type of support for my sport, so I had to find other ways to continue to support. But I want to go travel all over the world, play soccer with kids on every field in the world, give back to kids who want to play the game of soccer, and also music. So football is a passion. I think you should check out an organization called lovefootball.org, where they're building soccer field for kids in places where they play on glass and bricks and things like that. I have a lot of family in Africa and Nigeria that I want to go back and connect with and build soccer fields for them. And so these are some of the passions and things that drive me. But what I want to talk to you about is basically the power that you have to take back control of your financial destiny. A lot of people, I made an album in 2009 called Obama and Beyond. And the reason why I titled it Obama and Beyond is because I wanted people to realize that after Obama's elected, there is a beyond. There is a responsibility that we have to do something to make a difference, not only in our lives, but in the lives of others. And if we don't do that, then we're just dependent on the government. And I've never have been one to be dependent. So how do we get independence? Well, I want to introduce you to something called the Little Guy Network. Now, growing up, I was always the little guy. I was always shorter, but I always had more heart because I had to be tougher and I always had to stand up for myself. And I want to ask you and challenge you right now to stand up for yourself financially. Are you able to go, do, be, and have anything that you want in life right now? Are there limits? Are there restrictions in your life preventing you from enjoying the things that you feel like you truly should enjoy? Are you limited to spending time with your family, your friends, your loved ones? Are you limited to the vacations you can take? Can you just go around and watch a movie in the middle of the day? Can you be and do and explore all the artistic things that you have creatively going on inside you? If the question is no, then the other question is why? And if the question is why, then the question is what's holding you back? And if what's holding you back is the fact that you're working 8, 9, 10, 12 hours a day and you're being compensated peanuts while somebody else profits off of their dream, then the question is, why aren't you living your dream? So I'm here to stand up for me and you, the little guys of the world, the people that weren't born into a situation where they were given wealth. They were given the education and the business knowledge in order to expand and live the lives that many people are fortunate to live. And also to challenge you to be able to take the knowledge and give back to other people. So with the Little God Network, we have a company called LGN Prosperity. And what LGN Prosperity does is allows you to leverage your time to help share and improve the lives of others, help them gaining an opportunity to earn some financial freedom. And that's the financial freedom that you deserve and that they also deserve. But they may not know it's even coming. And maybe before you saw me, you didn't know it was coming for you in your life either. And before me, I didn't know it was coming, but somebody introduced it to me. And this is the way that the movie Pay It Forward, this is the new form of wealth. This is the science of getting rich. This is mastermind power. This is something that really is not really explored in the competitive environments where, the news is always looking for the bleed will lead. This is something that comes from within and is expressed outside. So the creative development of wealth. So go to this website right here below, and I want you to look at this website and really just sit there and ask yourself, do you have everything you want? And if you don't, what's stopping you from getting it? And do you really believe that this abundant earth provides enough for you and provides enough for your family, and that no matter what, you can always make the money that you need to make? Do you believe that? Do you really, really, really believe that? If you do believe that, then I invite you to be one with our movement of prosperity and wealth and abundance. And I ask you to just fill your information out, get started. Whatever little minuscule investment it is, don't complain about it. Invest it into your future, because there's definitely people who are investing to keep you bound into the limited income that you have right now. Now, I'm not saying that to be against some figures that create things and have jobs. It's important for us to all have jobs, to work 9 to 5 and do different things. But it's also important for us to have a choice. And some people are not given the choice due to limitations of education, environment, and circumstance. But because they don't have the resources, it's time for them to be resourceful. It's time for me to be resourceful. It's time for you to be resourceful. So be resourceful. Sign up. Go to this web link. Get started. Watch the video. Do all the little things you need to do. And I will personally help you and guide you through this process. And you will see wealth and abundance that you've never seen before. And you can bank on that. That's the truth. Peace.